To get started with this rainbow top, we're going to grab whatever color you're using for the bottom color, and mine is this purple color. This is category 4 yarn. You're going to make a slip knot, and you're going to grab your 5mm hook, and you're going to make a chain of 6. Once when you have your chain 6, you are going to insert your hook into the very first loop, and then attach it with a slip stitch to make it into a circle. And from here we're going to be chaining up 3. This counts as 1 double crochet, and we're going to be double crocheting 11 more times into the middle of the circle. So there's 2, 3, and we're going to be double crocheting into the middle until we have 12 double crochet. Now we have our 12 double crochet, and we're not gonna bring it all the way around because we want the bottom to be flat. So we're going to chain up 3, and then in this next row we're going to be doing more double crochet, but we're going to be putting 2 in every single loop. So when you're done, you should have 24. We have 1 more double crochet to do in the second row that we're doing, so I'm going to show you how to insert the next color. So we're going to start off the double crochet. We're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through here, and then before we yarn over and pull through to finish this off, we're going to grab our other yarn, and from here we're just going to hook it. Nothing fancy, we're just going to hook it onto the hook and then pull it through like how we would if we're finishing it with the original color, just like that. And then from here we can cut off our first color, and that can be pulled away. And then from here, the 2 ends that we have, just tie them together so that it's secure. And then now we're working on our second color. And then from here, we're going to chain up 3, flip our work. We're going to be doing 1 double crochet into 1 loop, 2 double crochet into the next loop. So we're double crocheting in every other loop. And we're going to be doing that until we reach all the way back around. Now for the second row of our second color, we're going to be chaining up 2, flipping our work, and then we're going to be working in half double crochets all the way around, no increase, so just 1 in every single loop. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to be working with 6 colors, and I don't need the length that it would make if everything was a double crochet, so I need to condense in a little bit because I don't have a chest. But if you want it to be a little bit bigger, or if you have a bigger chest and you need to cover more space, then you can obviously do for the second row double crochets or more rows per color, something like that. We're nearly finished with the second row of our second color, and I'm just going to show you how to interchange the colors again. So we're going to grab our third color, nothing fancy, go ahead and just loop it around the loop, and then pull it through whatever the last step was from your last row. You don't do it, and then you just pull it through. And from here, we're just going to cut, and then we can tie the ends together, and then we can keep working. Okay, so from here, all of my rows are going to be 1 row of double crochet that is some sort of increase, and second is going to be half double crochet that is no increase. So now that we're back to the row of double crochet with an increase, we're going to chain up 3. And for the last row of double crochet increases that we did 2 double crochet in 1 loop, and then a single, and then 2 in the single. So from what we're going to do here is that we are going to do 2 single and then an increase. So it's 1, 2, and then increase into the third loop. And we're going to do that pattern around this entire thing. Once we're done, we're going to chain up 2, do a row of half double crochet. So introducing our 4th color, we're going to be doing this the same way that we've been doing. Go ahead and hook it on through. We can cut the 3rd color, so we don't need this anymore. give the third and fourth short pieces of yarn a tie, and then we're good to go. Go ahead and chain up 3, flip your work, and then what do we do for the last one? 2 singles and then a double. Okay, so we're going to be doing 3 double crochets with no increase, and then in the 4th loop we will be increasing, so 2 double crochet, oops, into the same loop, just like that. And we'll be doing this pattern all the way around, chain up to a row of no increase half double crochet. I'm moving on to our, what is this, fifth color. And do the same thing, go ahead and just hook it on through. Cut the old yarn that we don't need anymore. Give it a tie. Go ahead and chain up 3, flip your work, and then the last one that we did 2 singles and then an increase. Or no, that was the last one. This was 3 singles and then an increase, so we're going to do 4 singles now. 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th one we will be increasing. And do it till you get to the end of this row, and then we'll be chaining up 2 row of half double crochets. So working with my very last color, we're going to loop it through just like how we always do. Cut the old. Give it a tie. And go ahead and chain up 1, 2, 3. We're going to flip your work and see what we did last time. I think we did 4 singles into a double. Yep. So we're going to do 5 singles into an increase. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the 6th one we are going to do an increase, so 2 double crochet into the very same loop, and we will do this until we reach the other end, chain up 2, do a row of half double crochet, and then I'll meet you when we are at that section. So we're finished with the rainbow portion of the top. We have 6 colors, and what we need to do now is do the bottom band and then the back straps and then the neck strap. So I'm going to show you how to do the bottom band right now. So we're going to put this away for now. We're going to be grabbing our white yarn, or whatever color you have for the bottom band, making a slip knot, inserting your hook into it, and we're going to do a chain of 5. There's 1, 2, 4, 5. And from here we're going to be chaining up 3, 2, 3, and then we're going to be doing double crochets. So we're not going to go into the last 3 loops that we just made because that counts as 1. So into the 4th one we're going to be putting a double crochet here, and then we're going to be doing double crochets once into every single loop of this chain. Once we have our first row of double crochet, we're going to be chaining up 3, flipping our work, and then we're going to do rows of double crochet just like this, but the only difference is that instead of going in through both loops, we're going to be going in through the back loop, so that there's going to be a ridging effect on the bottom band. So we're going to be doing double crochets, back loops only, and this is going to be the length of the top. So as long as you need it to be, I usually like it to be maybe about 1 inch past the edge of the rainbow, so you can just keep measuring it as you go while still double crocheting in the back loops. And then when you have the length of this, I'll meet you when we're done. Now this is the length that I have. I'm going to show you in comparison to my rainbow. This is what we have. Now to finish off this one end, we are, oopsies, it's gonna need to come to a point at the end. So what we're gonna do is chain one, and then we're going to be decreasing, oopsies, there we go. Okay, so now we are going to chain one, and then we're going to be decreasing on every end. So how we decrease is that we are going to insert our hook into the first loop, just like how we would if we were doing a regular single crochet. We're going to yarn over, pull through, and instead of yarning over here, we're going to insert our hook into the second loop immediately. Yarn over, pull through, so that you have 3 loops on your hook, and then yarn over with your working yarn, pull through all 3. And that is a decrease. We're going to do 1 regular single crochet in the middle, and then another decrease on the end like this, just like that. We're going to be chaining 1, flipping your work, and decreasing on the ends again, and then if there's nothing to decrease over here with, go ahead and just do a single crochet, chain 1, flip your work, and then you should end up with just 2 loops to work with now. So go ahead and decrease there, and then that is where it comes to a point. And then from here we're just going to be working on the back strap, so just chain a chain that's long enough to fit around your back. Mine is about 75, so I'll meet you once when I have that done. Now this is the end where it tapers, and our back strap, we're going to need to do the same thing that we did here over here, so I'm just going to show you how to include the yarn. Go ahead and insert your hook into the strap, or into the band. Make a slip knot, and then insert the slip knot onto your hook, and go ahead and pull through, chain 1 to secure. And then from here we're going to do more decreases. So just from here we're going to decrease into the next 2. So here's 1 decrease, and then there's only 2 loops left, where we're going to decrease again. Just like that. Chain 1, flip your work, and then decrease just like usual. Once when we get down to just 2 loops, then we just do a chain that's long enough to fit around our back, and I'll meet you once when we have all this settled. So this is our bottom band and our rainbow. Now we just need to attach it, and how we're going to attach it is that how I like to do it is to flip the band in half, so that you can decide or figure out where the middle is. The middle is about right here, and then this is obviously the middle of the rainbow, so you're going to grab a marker so that you can attach that together. And I'm just going to use this guy that I have. I'm going to insert this here and here just so that it doesn't get too loose, and then we can expand it and see where we're at, so we know where to start. And then so from here we're just going to flip it, I guess sandwich it? Yeah. Sandwich it just like this. Actually, we're going to do it the other way. And then we're going to insert our hook into the corners that meet. So the very edge corner right here, and then whatever corner, whatever part is closest to it for the band. So I'd say about right here. Going to take our same colored yarns that we did for the band. So for me it's white. We're going to make a slip stitch, and we're going to hook it on with a chain 1 so that it's secure. And so from here we did mainly half double crochets and double crochets, and this entire band is double crochets, so you can put 2 single crochets into every single one. So that's the easiest way to indicate how many to do. And so from here we're just going to do single crochets all the way down until it meets the other end. And then once you have that done, I will meet you up again. this is where we're at with our top. We are nearly done. We just need to do the neck straps, and how I like to do that is that I like to flip it in half, and then I like to indicate maybe about 1.5 inches from the top corner, so maybe about right here. We're going to put in one marker, and then on the other end it's about this loop right here. So go ahead and insert your hook into one of them. Make a chain that's long enough to fit around your neck, and then do it to the other side, and then you are all done with the top. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next one.